My name is Kimberly Bell, and I am the instructor for Gym City Rocks. My stage name is the Shimmie Goddess, and we are here today because I want to make a short instructional video on shimmies. Okay, I have my notebook here, so I have a tendency to wander. So to keep me on track, I have all my notes here. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and greet everyone. And I'm glad that, God, we're able to be here. Everything's okay. The weather is beautiful here in Dayton, Ohio. That's Gym City. Okay, that's why it's for Gym City Rocks, because the nickname for Dayton, Ohio is the Gym City. Anyway, introduction number one. First thing I want to say is this. I need to get rid of some weight. I have this right here. I quit smoking, so I put on some of this right here. I've got this going on right here. All of this has got to go. And I kind of slacked off from dancing for a while, but now I'm back at it. I've moved, I've relocated, everything's going smooth, so I'm back at it. So now what I'm focusing on is getting back in shape to perform before live audiences again. And this has to go. And one of the ways I'm going to do that is through Middle Eastern dance and getting into the shimmies, okay? Shimmies. Let's do some shimmy history here. Shimmies. Shimmies are quick and steady hip undulations that give texture and movement to your routines, okay? There are 12 shimmies. There are more, but the main ones, there are 12 shimmies that dancers use throughout their dance life in different genres, different cultures, different music, different costuming. It all depends on what you're doing. You have 12 basic shimmies to pull from, and of those 12, there are 4 core shimmies that you really need to know. Okay, I'll be going over those 4 shimmies. It's 4 of them, and they are the basic shimmies that everyone should learn when they first start. When you master these 4 shimmies, then you can use those to build on the others that come after, okay? Because in order to do the other shimmies, you have to know how to do the 4 basics. And we'll be going over those today, okay? Also, shimmies, they cause coins and the beads of the hip scarf or the dancer's belt to sway in a way that helps you keep time with the drummer and other musicians. And the jingling noise, the sound of the coins should also help you keep time, because they should kind of stay in tune with the music you're dancing to, okay? This is not just for decoration. There's a reason why we wear these coin belts, for the purpose of music, for timing, and for focus on hip work, okay? It accentuates your hip work when you have something on your hips. Okay, the 4 basic shimmies we're going to be going over, okay? We're going to be going over the piston hips, okay, or up and down, okay, and I use those for definition. They're very pronounced, and they're earthy, and they're definitive. They're very noticeable, okay. We have the North African shimmy, which is a twisting shimmy, okay, and those are ethnic. And depending on your clothing, your costuming, and your music dictates, are you going to use one of your more ethnic shimmies. And the North African twisting shimmy is one of those ethnic shimmies. And then we have shoulder shimmies, okay? That's for upper body. They're very suggestive and they're sensuous, but they're more upper body, okay? You're going to be working with your shoulders and your upper body to do that. And we have what I call the American or leg shimmies. These are the shimmies that come from the leg. They're not piston hips. You use your legs to get this shimmy going, and I like to use this one for speed. If you want to do some really fast shimmy work, some vibrating, you want to implement the American, or I call the leg shimmies, okay? Now, since I've gone over all of that, what we need to do is we're going to warm up, okay? And warm-ups we're going to use the warm-ups to get moving, okay? You should always do warm-ups because it's good for your body, and your body needs to understand we're getting ready to move here. You never start off cold, okay? So we're going to get the warm-ups going, and we're going to pretty much focus on the waistline and the hip area, okay? So let's go ahead and warm up, and after we warm up, I'm going to go ahead and break down those shimmies. We're going to break them down, then we're going to use them in different patterns, different ways, okay? Because you don't just dance facing frontwards all the time. You have different views of how you present your performance to the audience. So we'll break down each shimmy. We'll give each shimmy a different view, and then we'll go ahead and do all of that with no music. We'll bring in the shoulder shimmies. We'll break that down, and then after we break them down and give you different views of how they're done, then we're going to put on the music and go over all of that with the music. We're going to get into a little bit of transitioning, okay? We're going to travel with the shoulder shimmy. We're going to transition from shoulder shimmy to hip shimmy, and after that we're going to go ahead and put on some drumming, some fast music, and utilize those shimmies to quick music. Then we're going to cool down, okay? So let me get the music going, and when the music's going, we're going to start warming up. All right. Shoes off. Stretch, go stretch. Nice good stretch. All the way up. Stretch it out and in. Stretch your arms. We're going to be doing shoulder shimmies. So stretch your arms all the way up. Up. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it up. Out. In. Curve your back and stretch. Stretch. Bring it down. Bring it up. Open your arms and bring it down. And down. Getting a good stretch. Stretch it. Stretch. Take it down. Keep touching the legs. Bring it down as far as you can. And up. And open. 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 Come down. And stretch. 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 And stretch. Take it down. Bring it down. Bring it in. Bring it up. And stretch. Now pull. And pull. Pull the right side. Pull the left side. And pull. And pull. And open. Close. Open. Close. And open. Bring it down. Hands on your hips. And we're going to go side to side. Inside. Touching those hips. Left. Right. Left. And right. Bend your knees. Soften your knees. And right. To the left. To the right. Arms up. We're going to change music. We're going to pick it up a little bit. Let's change the music. We're going to go to pick it up a little bit. We're going to work on the legs, open the arms. 2, 3, 4. Step, step, and step, step. Step to the side. Warming up the hips and the legs. Step to the side. Arms up. it down again. And shimmering oasis. Okay, let's bring it down. Just follow along. Shoulders up. Roll your shoulders. I'm going to use the shoulders, so roll your shoulders. Take it back. Forward. Forward. Roll your shoulders forward. 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 Now, the right shoulder. Bring it forward. And left shoulder. Down and up. Now we're going to go in a circle like a hula hoop. Bring the hula hoop around. Bring your arms up. Hula hoop. Bring it around. Nice little circle. Okay. Other way. Warming up the waistline and the hips. Open your arms, hula hoop, roll your neck, roll your neck, side to side. Circle the chest. You have a hula hoop at the top. Make the hula hoop go in a circle. Roll your chest in a circle. And roll it the other way. Like you're moving a hula hoop. Okay? Hips. Work the hula hoop. Loosen up those hips. Other way. Arms down. Bring them behind you like you're carrying two jugs. And hula hoop chest. Roll the hula hoop. Spin it at the top. Other way. Trouble, don't worry about it. Go small, round the other way. And loosening up the legs, because you're going to use your knees and everything in this. And take it around. And stretch. Left, right. Open. Okay. Now we warmed up. I want to go over and break down the shimmies with you. Okay? The first one will be, like I said, the piston hips. Piston hips are going to raise one hip up and the other hip up. Okay? Bring your hip up, bring this together, you're squeezing, you're bringing that right hip joint up into the rib cage. You're going to keep your posture nice and straight. You never want to slouch. You don't want to do that, okay? I'm going to turn to the rear. Okay. Right hip. Okay? Bend your knees. Bring that hip up into the rib cage. Right hip. left hip, okay? Right hip and left. This is a slow piston hip, okay? If you can imagine inside of a car, you have pistons and they go up and down. That's why it's called that. So let's do that for a little while, nice and slow. Let's do the piston hip. We're going to take it down. Soften the knees. You don't want to be stiff, not yet. Soften your knees. Bring your arms up and open, a nice curve. Not this. We're not going to have broken chicken wings, okay? You don't want this. Right here. Nice hands, okay? And bring that hip up to the right, left hip, right hip. Nice and slow, okay? This is a piston hip. Simple, in its simple form. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Okay? No slouching, no doing none of this. Nice and tall. Get your rib cage out of your waistline. And we're working this, okay? We're getting rid of this. Working on this right here. And you're going to work your front, your abs, and back, okay? Relax your back. Don't tighten your back up. Suck it back in. This here. Come here. Release the pressure off your lower back. Soften your knees and open up. And we're going to do it again. Right hip, left hip. This is your simple, basic piston hips. Okay? What it looks like. Let's take it to the left. My left. Okay? Open the arms. Piston hips. Bring your arms up. Nice posture. Bring that in. Tuck your tail in. And right hip up. Left hip up. 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 Piston hips. Okay? Let's take it to the rear. Open your arms. Your arms also frame your hip work. Open those arms. Soften your knees and take your hip. Right hip. Left hip. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Bring that hip right into the rib cage. We're going to turn this way. Bring the arms up. Soften your knees. Tuck in that tailbone. Bring those arms up. Harem pose. And left hip. Right hip. Bringing that hip straight up. Okay? Stay flat foot. You're not on your toes. We're not going to work on that yet. That's the next one. Next video. Okay? Now, with these shimmies, you have different speeds. Okay? So, we're going to take it. We've done it slow. Okay? We're going to take it to the next level and the next level. Okay? So, we've done the slow. Okay? Hip. Hip. Nice and slow. Okay? We're going to pick that up a little bit to the next level. Soften those knees, tuck in that tailbone. Bring those hips and right here. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay? Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay? Work on that for a little bit. I'm going to turn to the rear. We're going to take it at that second speed. Here we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Left, 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 left. Okay? Alright. Now, the next speed, next level, we're going to pick it up a little bit more. Okay? We're going to soften those knees, get that tailbone tucked in. We're going to open up those arms. And we're going to move it just a little bit faster. Okay? Da 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 da. Right left, right left, right left, right left. Okay? Nice and soft. Don't hunch your shoulders up. Nice posture. Let's get our posture in check again, okay? We're going to open up the rib cage, open up the hips. We're going to open our arms, not like this. Nice and high, like this, okay? Soften those knees, nice and soft. You can have your feet a little bit apart or a little bit closer together, okay? Long as you're not like this. You don't want your feet spread apart. Like shoulder width apart, or a little bit closer if you will. Those arms. And we're going to tuck in that tailbone a little bit. Nice long, elongated waistline. Chest is up, okay? Because we're not like this, okay? So, And we're going to get that shimmy going a little bit faster. Here we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay? Let's stand here and do this for a little bit. Let's take it to the rear. Okay? Alright, here we go. Get that posture in check. Nice arms. Bring this in. Open it up. Chest is up. And right, left, right, left. Okay? Okay? Right hip, left hip. Right hip, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Bring that hip straight up. Okay, that's the piston hip shimmy. Okay, the next one is going to be the North African. Okay, you'll see this in Morocco, Tunisia, you know, and it's a twisting shimmy. Okay, and we're going to work on that one next. And it's exactly what it is, twisting shimmy. You're going to keep, as always, your posture will always be the same. Okay, check yourself on your posture. You know if you're not looking right. If you're like this, you're wrong. Let's open up. We're going to take that right hip, bring it to the front, and release it. Left hip to the front, and release. Okay? Right hip to the front, release. Soften your knees. Don't get stiff. Right, left hip to the front, and release. Let's bring our arms down. Put them behind you like you're carrying two heavy jugs, because this also helps frame that twisting hip work, and it makes you work harder. Let's bring those arms back. Chest is up. Nice posture. Soften those knees. And we're going to take that right hip, bring it to the front, and release. Left hip, release. You want to try and keep your upper body out of it as much as possible, and with practice, it will happen. Okay? So we're not doing this. Okay? We're not doing this. No, 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 no. It's controlled. Okay? So here we go. Right hip, release. Left hip, release. Right hip, release. And left hip, release. Let's take that same twisting shimmy. Let's take it to the left and get a left side view of that, okay? So we're going to soften, get our posture, okay? Let's bring our arms up because we're facing sideways. Bring those arms up and bring that right hip to the front and release it. Left hip to the front, release. To the rear. Bring those arms out. Take that posture. Here we go. Right hip, bring it around. Left hip, bring it around. Let's go facing to the right. Okay? Bring it up. Get that posture. Up. And left hip, right hip. Left hip, bring it around. Okay? And when you're practicing and working on these, feel free to over-exaggerate to get the full feel of the movement, because your body needs to understand what's going on. Your mind and your body, they have to work together, okay? They have to feel what's going on. The mind has to read it, the body has to feel it. And the best way is to be in control and over-exaggerate, but don't hurt yourself, okay? Do not get hurt. That's not what this is about. This is a natural dance. It's a woman's dance, and it's culturally and historically associated with women, survival, entertainment, health, all of that stuff. All rolled into one great, big, beautiful ball of glittery stuff. But it's a serious dance, okay? It's cultural, it's historical, and it's serious. But like my first instructor used to always tell us, she would tell us, think beautiful. While you're having fun and being serious, think beautiful, no matter what size you are. Okay? So, twisting shimmy, the 3 different speeds. We've done the 3 different angles, 3 different views. Now we're going to take it and do it 3 different speeds. Okay? We've done our slow speed. Okay? Okay? Now we're going to take it a little bit faster, and we're going to bring those hips. Okay? Relax. Bring those hips around. Keeping this focus nice and straight as you can. Control. Okay? Now we're going to pick it up a little bit. Okay? Here we go. A nice, smooth, twisting North African ethnic hip shimmy. The twisting. Okay? And that's what it looks like. Okay? Let's take that to the rear and see those 3 different speeds from the rear. Okay. Bring those arms up and okay, we're back, and I believe I left off on the twisting hip shimmies. This is part 2. I'm inside now. It started to rain. But anyway, we're going to continue with the twisting hip shimmy. And like I said in part 1, the twisting hip shimmy is North African, it is ethnic, and it is earthy. Okay? So, we had made the rounds, we had done the different views, and I believe I had left off facing to the rear. We were going to take that twisting hip shimmy and pick it up a little bit. Okay, so let's start from the rear. Let's do it slow, and let's do it immediate, and let's do it full speed. Okay, twisting hip shimmy from the rear. Okay, remember your posture. Always have your posture. You don't want to be no slouching. You're going to bring those arms open. Okay, chest is lifted. Get your rib cage out of your waistline, and we're going to soften the knees, and we're going to take that right hip to the front and relax. Left hip to the front and relax. Okay, let's do that for a little bit. Okay, right hip and left hip. Bring it straight to the front. You're not moving to the outside or back and forth. Straight to the front, like someone has a string and you're pulling your hip. Okay? Now, I'm going to bring my arms up a little bit, just for a little bit of change. And we're going to take the twisting shimmy and we're going to kick it up a notch. Okay? Here we go. Right, left, right, left. Work on that for a while. Get used to how that feels. Right, left, right, left. Going to open the arms, and we're going to pick it up. We're going to twist it off. Okay, here we go. Twisting, right, left, right, left, right, left. A flat twist. Okay, we're going to face front, and we're going to do the twisting shimmy at full speed. Okay, then we're going to move on to the next shimmy, which is the shoulder shimmy. Okay, here we go. Soften the knees, get the posture where you need it to be, straighten up, chest is lifted, nice long in the back, no slouching, and let's twist. And we're going to pick it up. You want to try and keep your upper body out of it as much as possible, and with practice it'll happen. Okay? That's your twisting shimmy. Now we're going to go into the shoulder shimmy. Okay? The shoulder shimmies are their upper body. They are suggestive and they're sensuous, but your focus is on the upper body. Okay? Now, there will be no slouching. Okay? Their arms are to be nice and strong, but soft and feminine, okay? We're not going to be like this here. Remember in part 1, we don't have the elbows bent, not no broken chicken wings here, okay? Nice and rounded, nice and soft. The hands are nice and pretty. You can display your bracelets and your jewelry. That's one reason why your hands will be like this. Now, shoulder shimmy is, like I say, it's upper body. It's a shoulder undulation, okay? And you want to keep the movement in the shoulders. The head is not involved, and the bust area is not involved, okay? This is not a striptease or exotic dancing. So we don't we don't move the bust area in excess, okay? Because we're not strippers, okay? This is a cultural, historical dance. It is a performing art, okay? Shoulder shimmies. Let's start with the right arm, and even then you're going to have your posture. And let's go ahead and get up on the ball of the left foot. You want to pose for a shoulder shimmy. Let's get up on the ball of the left foot, left toe, okay? Bring your right arm out, nice and soft, okay? And you're going to act as if you have a fist on the front of your shoulder and you want to punch, okay? You want to punch straight forward toward the TV set, toward your monitor or whatever you're looking at. You take that shoulder, okay, and bring that right shoulder, punch it forward. Like you're using your fist on your shoulder to punch something. Bring it forward and release it. Forward and release, okay? Do that for a couple of times. Okay? Let's take that same motion and use it on the left shoulder. Get on the ball of your right toe, okay? There you go. Nice pose, nice posture. We're going to take that left shoulder, act like you have a fist on the front of your shoulder, and you are going to punch out with that, okay? Punch the left shoulder out. Bring it up. And you want to try and keep your hands still, okay? Because your hands and your whole arm should not be involved in this, okay? It's just for the shoulder, okay? And bring it forward and set it back. Bring it forward and set it back, okay? Practice, 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 okay? Now, shoulder shimmies are done alternately, okay, with both shoulders in an alternate pattern, okay? So we're going to raise both arms, bring them up, okay, nice and open. Open your arms. You don't want to be like this. Open your chest, open your arms, open everything, okay? And we're going to start with the right shoulder. We're going to get on that ball of the left toe, okay? And we're going to be nice and straight, nice posture, okay? Tailbone tucked in to relieve any pressure off your lower back. All right, you want to protect your lower back, and the best way to do that is to tuck your tail under, nice and soft, and relieve any pressure off your lower back, okay? So, let's take those arms. We're going to start with the right shoulder, and we're going to punch with the right shoulder and set it back. Then we're going to punch with the left shoulder and set it back, okay? Let's do that for a while. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, and left shoulder, okay? And right and left. Right shoulder and left shoulder. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and bring those up to speed. Okay? So, let's go ahead and open those arms again. Let's get up on the ball of the right toe. Okay? And we're going to bring the shoulder shimmies to the next level. Okay? We're going to go right, left. Right, left. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Keep that posture straight. Chest is lifted, no slouching. Okay? To get the feel of the shoulder shimmy. And your arms will get tired. Your muscles have to get used to working in that manner. Once your muscles get used to that motion and being extended out for that long a time, you'll be able to really do your shoulder shimmies. And if you have long arms, it'll be harder for you because of your leverage, okay? With more leverage, there's more weight, and with more weight, there's more stress. So you're going to get tired quick. You have to condition your muscles, and the best way to do that is to get into a mirror and practice, okay? Let's bring that shoulder shimmy up to speed. Let's get our posture right, arms right, chest is up, tailbone is tucked, get up on that right, the ball of the right toe, and that shoulder shimmy, right, left, okay? You're working your shoulders, okay? There's an even faster speed, but we won't go over that right now. We'll just wait until your body is used to moving like this, okay? You get used to doing this, so let's take it back. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left. Let's pick it up. If you feel your arms getting heavy, go ahead and take a break and come right back in. We're going to kick it up. Right, left, right, left. Let's change feet. Get up on the ball of your left foot. Keep that posture, looking up. And bring the arms down. Okay. That's the shoulder shimmy. Now, with the shoulder shimmy, you won't be still all the time. So we're going to take that shoulder shimmy, and we're going to walk in a little circle. Okay? So, let's bring our arms up. If you feel like you need to stretch a little bit, stretch your lower back out. Go ahead and take a stretch real quick. Take a break. Stretch. If you need to get water, go get water. Okay? Always have your water. If you've got a towel, have a towel handy and water. You can sweat because it's getting kind of warm. And keep yourself rehydrated. Okay? That's very important. Let's bring the arms up. Okay? And we're going to shoulder shimmy. Nice and soft. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's just walk in a nice circle. A nice pretty walk. Big dancers walk. And just walk in a circle. Okay? This is a simple, basic traveling step that you'll use when you are working with shoulder shimmies. Let's go the other way, but let's slow the shoulder shimmy down. Let's just go right, left, and walk in the opposite direction, okay? Here we go. Right, left, left. Here we go. And just walk in your little circle. One more. Let's face front. Okay. The next movement we're going to work on will be the American or the leg shimmy. Okay. This is different from the piston hips shimmy, and it's going to come from pretty much your leg work. Okay. So we're going to work on that and get that going. Okay. Here we go. The American or the leg shimmy. Remember the piston hips? The hips go up and down. Okay? You're driving your hip socket right up into your rib cage. Right hip goes up. Right hip goes right up into the rib cage. There's no lateral movement. There's no twisting. You're going to take that hip and drive it straight up into your rib cage. Straight up. Okay? That's the piston hips. That's why it's called piston or up and down shimmy. This leg shimmy is a little different, and it's used for speed. When you really want to speed things up and get a real quick vibrating shimmy going, this is where you're going to get that vibration from. So in order to get a vibration going, a real fast shimmy, you have to learn how to do this kind of shimmy. Okay? That's the way I learned. My instructor, and she certified me in all of these things. So I have a certification from my first instructor in Texas years ago, and she certified me in what I'm teaching you right now. So you want to bend your right leg, bend your left leg. Let me stand back a little bit further so you can see my legs, okay? You're going to bend your right leg, bend your left leg, bend and straighten. Bend your right leg, straighten it, bend your left leg, okay? Now, right now it doesn't look like anything because it's not fast, but you can still see a little bit of hip action going here. There's a little bit of movement because the coins are moving, okay? So, back and forth, and you're pretty much flat foot, okay? But your heels are going to raise a little bit, okay? Back and forth, okay? Nice and slow, back and forth. Now we're going to take that and we're going to speed up a little bit, okay? We're going to take that back and forth of the legs and speed it up a little bit, okay? The chest has nothing to do with it, okay? Keep the chest out of it. These shimmies are isolations. Let's open up the arms, soften the knees. You don't want to be too stiff. Soften the knees and bend your legs back and forth. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And relax the hip area, okay? And you'll see there's a little bit going on there. It looks different from the piston hip shimmy. So keep those legs going back and forth. Let's get a little feel for that. See how it feels to just stand here and do that. Okay? And if that doesn't work for you, my instructor also told us, imagine if you have to go to the bathroom real bad. Okay? That's how she put it, and it clicked, it made sense. Back and forth, okay? Let's pick it up a little bit. We're going to go back and forth. There you go. Okay? Now, this is where this shimmy is coming from. It's coming from the legs. The legs are doing the work. Okay? Back and forth leg shimmy. Here it is right here. Moving those legs. Okay? Now, we're going to take that shimmy and we're going to do it facing this way. We're going to turn to the left. Okay? And we're going to bring the arms up, and we're going to back and forth. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. Nice posture. Okay, and we're going to pick it up a little bit. All right. And we're going to get it going. We're going to really pick it up. Pick it up. Okay? Let's turn to the rear. Open your arms. Okay? Open your arms up. Keep that posture. Okay? Don't get sloppy. Always check your posture. That's what a mirror is for. A mirror is a tool, not to stare at yourself, but a mirror is a tool to use to look at yourself and make corrections. Okay, here we go. Leg shimmy. We're going to go slow. Right, left, right leg. Okay. Knees are nice and soft. Okay, and we're going to pick it up a little bit. Back and forth. And we're going to pick it up. I'm going to go a little bit faster. We're going to kick it up a little bit. Okay, we're going to turn left. We're going to bring our arms up in the air. And we're going to see this view of the shimmy. The purpose, remember like I said before, the purpose for the angles and for turning with these shimmies is because when you're dancing, you're not always facing flat, okay? The stage has many areas, many quarters, many halves, and you're going to hit them when you're dancing. You're not going to stay facing the audience. You're going to be turning, you're going to be flip-flopping, you're going to be going forwards and backwards. And each view has a different effect. They look different. Whatever movement you're doing doesn't look the same when you're doing it from the front as when you're doing it from the rear. Let's pick it up. And arms down and face front. Okay, now we've been over the shimmies. We're going to go over the leg shimmy one more time to the front, facing you. And after that, we're going to take these shimmies with the shoulder shimmy, and we're going to put them together, and we're going to travel with them, okay? We're going to be alternating between shoulder shimmy, hip shimmy, shoulder shimmy, hip shimmy, okay? And we're going to have, I will put music on, okay? So let's go over that leg shimmy one more time. Facing to the front, remember that posture, open your arms, okay? And right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. And relax your hips, let your hips go, but be in control, don't get sloppy. With practice, and with this shimmy, you can do different things with this. Once you get it down, there are other things that you can do while you're doing this. But you got to get this in first. You've got to get those basics and fundamentals, and this is a part of it. Okay, now I'm going to put on some music, and we are going to work on these shimmies, traveling in different angles and back and forth with the shoulder shimmies. Okay? I'll be right back.